Pike time again. This time I've come to one of my club waters, a local club water, and I'm doing a little bit of dead baiting today. I thought I'd have the place to myself in this weather because it's bloody cold, it's November and it's a bit nippy. So I'm going to get my gear out of the car, I'm going to set up. And see if we can get one of them elusive pike before Christmas. So this is my local lake, it's full of pike, it's full of carp and all the other small fish that go with it. Nice little peg here, and I might be dumping my baits around there somewhere because I've got the bait boat, so no need to cast. And let's see how it goes. Just there for a few hours, just a day session. Let's see how it goes, and hopefully we can have an East Hooks Lucius on the bank instead of fresh air. Right, let's get my gear out, let's get set up. It's lovely this, it's lovely this. Oh, it's warmed up quite a bit now actually, funnily enough. Right, let's have a look at the rigs and stuff. So rig, 28-pound wire trace, of course crimp swivel, and the business end, 2 treble hooks and a small single. Again, that's just whipped on using a knotless knot, and of course the 2 semi-barbless trebles. That's going, of course, used in conjunction with a little popper, just to pop it up off the bottom. That's going to get tied on to, of course, the end treble there, just to pop the bait up off the bottom. And the bait I'm using, of course, this today is going to be mackerel, small mackerel, because they'll can drop them with the bait boat. Yep, bigger baits can't get them out in the bait boat really. Right, so, and of course with that I'm just going to spice it up a bit with a bit of a lamprey oil, winterized lamprey oil. So stick it out there. Those pike won't be able to resist the big oily slick, hopefully. So right, I'll get this little lot rigged up, get them on the rods. Got the rods here, I'll show you them in a bit. It's a 2 rod limit here, so again only fishing 2 rods today. And we'll get these rigs out. Ooh. So there's the rig. Again, the single hook in the tail, 2 trebles in the side of the fish, and of course the little pop-up tied to the end treble. Lovely. Right, there's one done. Again, put that one out in a minute and get the next one done. Oh. Right, quick look at the rig then. What I've got is a length of lead core, 45-pound lead core ESP, with a running rig. That's a 3-ounce square pair. Of course, running rig there. Must have running rig for pike. Give it line, feels any resistance, of course it'll spit the bait out. Buffer beads, and then of course quick link onto the wire trace. Dead bait, pop up, double treble, single through the tail. The downfall of many a big pike, and hopefully it's going to be the same today. So let's get them out there, let's get some fishing done. I have to keep looking around, the people stood watching me. Yeah, I feel a right fool here by myself. So there's the dead bait, that'll fit through the hopper, and of course lead's in there as well, all nice and tangle free, and that'll just drop in. So I'm just going to stick a bit of lamprey oil. It's frozen, so we're not really getting in there with this. I'll try without the camera anyway. We'll put some lamprey oil in it and get it out. Right, let's get this first one out, shall we? Stink of lamprey oil. Should have put the antenna on. I wasn't going to tell you that, but I just did. Right, that's released. Quite deep here because it's a quarry, it's an old quarry this, so it's very deep in places, probably about, I don't know, 18 foot out there, 16, 18 foot. That took a while to hit the deck. I need to change the battery as well, but a couple of spares. Work quite well without the antenna, don't they? Deployed. Gone. Lovely. Next one, and we're fishing. Here we go. 4 mil of lamprey oil. Get that in, get it out, and we're fishing 2 rods. Lovely. Number 2 ready to go. Tangle free. Right, all rigged up, ready to go. Secondary alarms there. Good old faithful Delks. Yeah, the originals. Yeah, I just use them for pike fishing as secondary alarms, because these Fox Micron PS's, the pike alarms at the back, you don't really see these anymore. They're when it's a bit windy, you can't hear them because they go off. Drop off indicators there. Mercury tilt switch, sets the alarm off, pick it up, alarm goes off. But batteries are dead in them. Even though I checked them last week, they were working. But dead now. There we go. But Old Faithful will alert me to one of those big fat pike. Alright, let's get a 20. Kettle's on, you know it makes sense. You know it's a day session when you've got pot noodles. Right, brew time. So, while we're waiting, I thought I'd give you a quick tour of the Pike tackle bag. So first things first, tackle boxes, loaded with goodies. Got treble sleeves, of course little pop-up balls there, poly balls. Ooh, a little bit of a pilchard ore I did in there, and of course all the good stuff. Terminal tackle, there we go, 135 crimps, 1.2 mil crimps, and loads of other goodies in there. Buffer beads. Oh, some more stuff from an old Pike tackle box there. There we got it. Some more buffer beads and bump. Yep. More buffer beads, plastic beads, rubber beads. Some more hooks, different sizes. Oh, swivels. Snap links. Swivels, run rings. Ball bearing swivels there. And the battery has just died. Fantastic. Well, we'll run till it dies. And then we're going to put it on charge in the car. Again, a load of snap links there with ball bearing swivels. And the old red Fox box. Again, loaded with goodies. Got some bullet shot, some leads there, all the pop-up stuff, dead bait, pop-ups, inserts that I've made myself from balsa with a little eye in there. Again, made them myself. Bit of power gum. Some fantastic all singing, all dancing high-vis beads there for the old trolling and etc, etc. Helicopter rigs, that's come out of an old cart box that. A few goodies there for catching live baits as I used to do in Sweden. You can't do it over there of course, but it's still in my tackle box there. Just for catching live baits because no regulations as such over in Sweden. Catch a roach, stick them on your treble, bang them out. Unlike here in good old Blighty. What have we got here then? Oh, some jerkbait leaders, wire stems for fixing jerkbaits. Again, cheap as chips, £2. Dragon carp. Yeah, normally £4 them. And then, oh, what have we got here? The old fishing licenses and notebooks. An old army one that. Had that donkey's years. And of course there's my licenses and everything in there. Oh, little diary. Oh, and of course my Reuben Eatons. My Reuben Eatons. I'm yet to get a decent pair for pike fishing because my others are in my cart bag. But that'll do because you don't need scales when I'm pike fishing because I never catch out anyway, so what's the point? But they're Reuben Eatons, yeah, £76 they cost me. Fantastic. Oh, let's have a look at this Nashi speed loader. What we got in here? Oh, plenty of rigs. All different rigs. Some line there again for catching live baits and the likes of, and amnesia for making certain rigs. And then plenty of snooze tubs with traces in, all different kinds there. Ooh. Lovely, so that's that one, and I'll just drop it on the floor. Still a bit wet that from up in the lakes. Next one, this is all my floats. Yep, they're all homemade them, apart from that plastic one. Yep, let's have a look. Yep, again these are all, I've made these myself. Believe it or not, that's a cigar tube. You can see, aluminium cigar tube. What I do, stuff it full of polystyrene, glue the top back on, and then, there we go, if it'll focus. Let's put a swivel in the end, or a loop, and then a swivel. Paint it, sand it down, paint it. Pike full cigar tube. Fantastic. Here's another one I made. Lolly sticks and wine corks. You can see the, you might see the join there. Again, that's made out of wine corks, and they're ice lolly sticks. And of course a little loop in the end there for attaching it. Again, smaller ones, same thing, homemade, stick floats. Loop in the end. And again, there's all sorts in there. Yeah, there's another one I've made. Again, these are all made from balsa, apart from the cigar tube. The cigar tube and, of course, the one's wine cork. This is balsa. Again, stuck a swivel in the end there, pulled it out, put some super glue in, shoved the swivel back in, won't come out. Nice stick float there. And champagne corks. Or Prosecco, one of the two. Great little bobber float that. So, again, some black ones there. Yellow, red, all different kinds of floats. Oh, and even some of these. Little pipe bungs in lines I've made out of polystyrene balls from hobby shops. Yeah. just the ticket. So there we go, that's the float bag. What else have we got in here? Oh, we've got some Grace Prowler pop-up pairs. We've got more Savage Gear polyballs, bait poppers. Oh, another float box. Get these from Pound Shop, great for storing floats in. Again, big in lines there, usually for trolling or boat fishing then. Of course, a BFK. Can't go away without my BFK. What else? Oh, there's some line in there, some scissors, some downrigger clips, sharpening stone, ooh, glow sticks, and of course, not forgetting forceps and a pair of pliers with, of course, all different gubbins on there. What have we got? We've got crimps, we've got wire cutters, we've got disgorgers, and of course, forgetting those trebles out of the pike that we don't catch. So there we have it. That's majority of the pipe bag. Pipe boxes. Lovely. Right. Back to sitting and waiting and catching some pike. I'll pop down to another swim on the lake here. This is a good little carpy swim, this. Very shallow here, and then it drops off over there. Just drops off by the trees. And we've got reeds, looking very pikey, but again, very, very shallow here. And a little bay round there. But again, very shallow, very weedy. Just had a little tinkle on the right hand rod. And a couple of beeps there. Well, it's not looking promising, is it? Little toot there. Didn't pull it out of the line clip though on the Fox PS, Micron PS. Time is, it's 2:10, so I'll give it another hour or so and then start packing away. So, cup of coffee. Keep up the morale. It's wet and warm. Didn't quite dry my jacket out. I washed it after the Lake District. All the arms are wet, the bottom's wet, and I look fat. But I am fat, so I don't care. Oh well, time to go home. Another day, another dollar, another fishless session, but hey ho. It's not through lack of trying, is it? So as they say, as if first you don't succeed, Stick all your gear on eBay, get loads of money, get down the pub and get pissed, that's what I say. Right. It's 3:30, time to go home. What did I catch? I caught myself a carp rig. Unbelievable. There we go. Rig tube. A distance lead. It's angled, isn't it? Bit of line. Oh well, at least that's out of the water, isn't it? Get rid of that. Oh well, at least I got myself a carp rig. Ooh. Nice little lead there, that'll do me, cocker. And I didn't lose my dead bait, so I'm saving it for another day. Oh well, another day. Well, 4 hours, 4.5 hours. Yeah, but hey ho, no luck again. So, let's go home and plan the next trip, shall we? Bar humbug. Pants rubbish, crap shit, turd, going home, had enough, crap, tired.